My garden looked like a complete disaster 3 weeks ago. I am talking cracked pots, faded plastic, zero personality, nothing that made anyone want to look twice. It was honestly embarrassing, especially living next to a neighbor whose front yard looks like she hired a professional landscaper and a floral designer. I kept walking past my own garden, feeling this low-level frustration every single day, like something needed to change, but I absolutely could not justify spending hundreds of dollars I did not have on plants and decor. So one afternoon, I grabbed my keys, drove to Dollar Tree, and spent less than $12 total. And right now, my neighbors are literally stopping in front of my house to pull out their phones and take pictures. Today, I am showing you every single thing I made. 7 Dollar Tree DIYs that completely transformed my garden and made it look straight off a Pinterest board. And here's the part that is genuinely gonna blow your mind. Every single project in this video is under $2 each. Some of them are under $1.50. I am keeping a running total on screen throughout this whole video so you can see exactly how much I spent in real time. No vague, "it was super affordable" language. No glossing over the numbers. We are being completely transparent today. I'm also going to tell you later in this video which specific Dollar Tree items you should never waste your money on for the garden, and I genuinely wish someone had told me this before I threw money away on them. That tip alone is going to save you from making the same frustrating mistake I already made for you. I have arranged these projects in a very intentional order, starting with something incredibly easy so you can win fast, and then building steadily up to something that is going to make your jaw drop. I am saving the most stunning project for the very end of this video, and I filmed it specifically at night so you can see exactly what it looks like in real life, not just in a pretty staged photo. When you see it glowing against the dark, you are completely going to lose your mind. That is a promise. Let's get into it right now. DIY 1. Upside down pot solar stake light. Let's start with the easiest project in this entire video, because I want you to feel like a DIY genius immediately. This one takes about 4 minutes to assemble, and the result looks genuinely incredible. All you need is one Dollar Tree plastic pot and one Dollar Tree solar stake light. That is it. Just 2 items, $2.50 for the whole thing. You take the pot and you flip it completely upside down. Then you push the solar stake light straight up through the drainage hole in the bottom of the pot. The stake slides right in and holds itself in place. You can add a tiny dot of hot glue around the base of the stake where it meets the pot if you want extra security. But honestly, mine stayed perfectly in place without any glue at all. Now here is where you can take this from a fun little hack to something that genuinely looks designed and intentional. Before you assemble it, grab a can of spray paint in a color that matches your garden aesthetic. Matte black looks dramatically high-end. Seriously, it looks like something you would pay $30 for at a garden center. Terracotta spray paint gives the whole thing this rich Italian garden warmth. Sage green is having a major moment right now in garden design, and it looks beautiful against soil and greenery. Once the sun goes down and these lights activate, they glow with a gorgeous, soft, warm light. Line 6 or 7 of them along a garden pathway or a porch edge, and your outdoor space looks like something from an editorial photo shoot. Total cost, $2.50. That is how we are starting today. DIY 2. Dollar Tree garden mushrooms. Okay, do not scroll past this one. Do not, because this might genuinely be the most slept-on Dollar Tree garden DIY on the entire internet right now. I went digging through the Dollar Tree kitchen and home sections looking for things nobody was creatively using in their garden, and this is what I found. And I have not seen a single YouTube video execute it the right way, so we are doing it properly today. You're going to grab glass candy dishes, the small footed ones, and glass candlestick holders. Take one candlestick holder, stand it on the ground as your stem, then flip a candy dish upside down and place it right on top of the candlestick for the cap. Bond them together with E6000 adhesive and let that cure fully overnight. What you have just created is the skeleton of a garden
garden mushroom. Once the glue is completely set, you spray paint the entire thing. The cap in red with white polka dots is the classic cottagecore look, and it photographs absolutely beautifully. Deep forest green blends into a wooded garden setting in the most intentional way. Burnt orange for fall. Soft lavender if your garden has a boho or romantic aesthetic. Now here is the specific step that every other creator skips, and it is the step that makes all the difference. After your paint is fully dry, coat the entire mushroom with clear outdoor sealant spray. This is not optional. That single coat is the difference between a mushroom that chips and fades after 6 weeks and one that looks gorgeous for 2 or 3 full seasons. Cost per mushroom is under $4. Cluster 3 or 4 different sizes together in a garden bed, stagger the heights, mix the colors slightly, and people are going to genuinely believe you bought those at a boutique garden shop for $40 or $50 each. DIY 3. Living Succulent Picture Frame Wall Art. You've definitely scrolled past those gorgeous living wall art pieces on Pinterest, the ones where succulents and moss are growing right inside a decorative frame, mounted on a wall, all lush and textured and beautiful and wildly expensive looking. You probably assumed something that elegant costs a lot of money. You can make one for $5 at Dollar Tree, and it looks identical to the versions people are pinning from Anthropology and Terrain. Grab a wooden picture frame, a bag of craft moss, and a handful of faux succulents. Pull the glass right out of the frame and set that aside. You won't need that for this project. Pack the moss firmly into the interior of the frame so it creates a full, dense green base that fills every corner without any gaps. Then hot glue your succulents directly into the moss. The key here is deliberate variety. Mix different sizes, mix different shades of green, and let a few of them extend slightly over the frame edge for that wild, organic, just happened look. Symmetry is pretty, but asymmetry is genuinely stunning. Now here is the angle nobody else is talking about, and that completely changes how impressive this looks. Hang this outside. On your garden fence, on your porch wall, against brick or wood or painted stucco. This is not just a cute indoor craft. Outside in natural light with the texture of the moss against a wooden fence or a richly colored wall, this thing becomes a real statement piece. It stops people. It makes them pull out their phones. $5 and 20 minutes and your garden wall goes from completely blank and forgettable to genuinely beautiful and considered.
Before we hit the last 4 projects, and they genuinely keep getting more impressive as we go, I want to share a quick bonus tip that has completely changed how I approach container gardening, and I cannot believe more people are not talking about it. If you have ever bought a large planter and then stood there realizing you would need an enormous amount of heavy, expensive soil to fill it all the way up, pool noodles from Dollar Tree are your answer. Cut them into thick chunks and layer them across the entire base of the planter before you add any soil at all. The noodles take up significant volume, they weigh almost nothing, they actually help with drainage by preventing soil from sitting in pooled moisture at the very bottom, and they push your plants higher up in the pot where they are way more visible and more impactful. I used this in every single large planter in this video, and it saved me from buying 2 extra bags of soil. This is one of the best budget gardening tricks I have ever come across, and it costs practically nothing. Now, I told you earlier I was going to be completely honest with you about what is not worth your money at Dollar Tree for the garden, and I meant every word of that. The stackable tower planters look incredible in photos online, and they get shared constantly across Pinterest and TikTok. But in real life, they are brittle, they crack after 1 season of direct sun and heat, and they are genuinely not worth the frustration. Skip them entirely. Everything I am showing you in this video is different. These are the specific projects that actually hold up and look beautiful season after season. All right, 4 more to go, and they are absolutely worth the wait. DIY 4. Bunt Pan Umbrella Table Planter. This one is so smart and so completely unexpected that when I first had the idea, I was not even sure it was going to work, and then it worked perfectly, and I felt like an absolute genius.
You know that bare metal pole in the center of a patio table where the umbrella slides in? The one that just sits there looking completely unfinished and slightly awkward even when the umbrella is fully open. A Dollar Tree bundt pan, yes, an actual kitchen baking pan, slides right down around that umbrella pole and sits flat on the table surface, fitting almost perfectly around it. Fill the ring of the pan with small succulents or low-growing flowering annuals, and suddenly that awkward pole has become a living, beautiful centerpiece for your entire patio table. In the evening, tuck a thin strand of Dollar Tree fairy lights loosely around the outer rim of the pan, and it becomes this dreamy, glowing, ambient centerpiece that makes every outdoor dinner feel like an actual event. For durability, hit the inside of the pan with a coat of rust-resistant spray paint before you add any soil or plants. It takes 2 minutes and means this project survives season after season without any corrosion. Because there are no drainage holes, succulents are your best choice here since they naturally prefer their soil to dry out completely between waterings. When guests come over and compliment your table setup, and they absolutely will, tell them what it's made from. Watch their faces. DIY 5. Anthropology Solar Lantern String. I want to warn you before I describe this project because once you understand what you are making, you are going to want to stop the video, drive to Dollar Tree right now and start buying supplies. We are making a solar-powered hanging lantern string that looks like something directly lifted from the Anthropology Outdoor Living Collection, which, for reference, would cost you somewhere around $200 or more to purchase. Our version is going to cost approximately $6 total, and it's going to look just as beautiful. Here's your complete shopping list from Dollar Tree. A wire plant hanger, the decorative kind that comes with hanging chains, rose gold or gold mesh pencil cups from the stationery section, and copper top solar stake lights or any solar lights you can find that day. Pull the solar lights completely free from their stakes. You only need the light unit itself. Take wire cutters and snip a small opening in the bottom mesh of each pencil cup, just wide enough for your solar light base to fit snugly inside. Drop the light in. The pencil cup becomes your lantern shade, and it immediately looks like something expensive and completely intentional. Now use the chain from the plant hanger or a spool of jute twine from the Dollar Tree craft section to string your lanterns together at slightly different heights, not perfectly even, not perfectly uniform, just naturally varied the way real designer lighting always looks. Hang the completed string from a pergola beam, a tree branch, a porch hook, anywhere overhead with good sun exposure during the day. At night, the warm glow through those mesh cups creates the most incredible textured, layered light across your entire outdoor space. My pro tip? If copper top solar lights are out of stock at your store, grab the standard silver ones and spray just the top cap with rose gold spray paint. Works identically and looks just as gorgeous. Post a photo of this at night on any platform. The comments will absolutely come. What not to buy at Dollar Tree for your garden. Real quick, because I genuinely promised you honesty, here are 2 specific things I do not recommend spending your money on at Dollar Tree for outdoor garden projects. The first is the stackable tower planters. You've seen them everywhere online. They look fantastic in photos, and the concept of vertical growing is legitimately great, but the plastic Dollar Tree uses for those specific planters is too thin and too brittle for outdoor conditions. After one summer of direct sun and heat, they develop cracks, they become unstable, and the drainage is inconsistent. If you want a vertical planter tower for your garden, the Mr. Stacky planters on Amazon cost more, but they are genuinely worth the investment for multiple seasons. The second thing to skip is any pre-painted or pre-decorated terracotta pot from Dollar Tree. The factory paint on those chips badly after the first heavy rain, and by mid-season, they look significantly worse than when you bought them. You're always better off buying the plain, unpainted version for the same price and painting it yourself with outdoor-rated paint that actually bonds to the surface properly and lasts. That's it. 2 things to skip. Everything else in this video, completely worth it. DIY 6. Illuminated Stacked Orb Planter. This is where things get genuinely special. This is the DIY that sent one of the biggest Dollar Tree creators on YouTube into viral territory, and I'm bringing you my own version with specific upgrades that make it even more impactful and seasonally versatile. Head to the kitchen aisle of Dollar Tree and pick up the large crystal-cut plastic punch bowls and a few smaller clear fluted serving bowls. You're also grabbing 3 solar stake lights, and you only need the light units, not the stakes. Here's how you build the structure. Take a large punch bowl and flip it completely upside down. This is your base, and it provides a wide, stable foundation. Glue the bottom of a smaller fluted bowl onto the flat base. Place a solar light inside that smaller bowl facing upwards. Then take another fluted bowl and glue it on top, rim to rim, creating a fully enclosed sphere with the glowing solar light trapped beautifully inside. Repeat this 2 more times, so you have 3 illuminated spheres total. Stack them and glue them onto each other. Finally, take your remaining large punch bowl and place it right side up on top of the entire structure as your planting vessel. Fill it with faux florals, trailing greenery, and decorative moss for a finished, layered, intentional look. During the day, this reads as a sculptural garden centerpiece with real visual weight and presence. When darkness falls and all 3 spheres illuminate from within simultaneously, the effect is breathtaking. Make 2 of these and place them symmetrically on either side of your front porch or front doorsteps. That symmetry completely transforms the entrance to your home. Hero DIY 7. Solar Chandelier. Okay, this is it. I have been building toward this exact project the entire video, and I am so genuinely excited to finally show it to you. This is the project that made 3 completely different neighbors come up to me on 3 separate occasions and ask whether I had hired a professional outdoor lighting company to install something in my garden. This is the one I filmed at night, specifically so that when you watch this, you are seeing exactly what it looks like in real, actual darkness. Not a stock photo, not a perfectly styled editorial shoot, just my real garden after dark, and it is extraordinary. Here's everything you need to make one. 1 wire hanging basket from Dollar Tree. 1 decorative bowl. The more detail and texture on it, the better. 1 Dollar Tree solar stake light. 3 items, under $5 total for 1 chandelier. Superglue the solar light to the center of the decorative bowl with the light face pointing upward. Let that bond sit and cure completely before you move on. Then simply set the bowl down inside the wire hanging basket. It nestles right in and sits perfectly secure without any additional attachment needed. Hang the basket from an overhead chain, a shepherd's crook planted in your garden bed, a pergola beam, a tree branch, anywhere it can receive good direct sun during the day and hang freely and beautifully at night. When that solar light activates after dark, the wire frame of the basket casts the most intricate, layered, geometric shadow patterns across everything surrounding it: your fence, your pathway, your plants, the ground beneath it. It looks like a real chandelier, a designed, intentional, architectural chandelier. Not a craft project, not a hack, a lighting installation that belongs in a garden magazine. Now hang 3 of them at staggered heights from your pergola or a low tree branch, 1 a little lower, 1 a little higher, 1 right in the middle, and you have created a layered outdoor lighting display that photographs so beautifully, with such genuine depth and atmosphere that people scrolling your social media feed will stop mid-scroll every single time they see it. Total cost for 1 chandelier is under $5. 3 of them gives you a complete outdoor lighting installation for $15. Make this one first tonight. Film it in the dark. You are genuinely welcome in advance for what is about to happen in your comments. Let's count this up together right now. 7 complete Dollar Tree garden projects, a running total that stayed visible on screen every step of the way so you could follow along with exactly what I was spending. And the grand total for every single thing you just watched me create was $11.75. $11.75 for a garden that has my neighbors stopping on the sidewalk, pulling out their phones and photographing my front yard like it is something worth preserving. If you were going to make one project from this video today, make the chandelier. Go get those 3 items right now and make it tonight. And then film it in the dark because the photos and videos you will get are genuinely remarkable. If you are going to make 2 projects, add the illuminated orb planter on your front porch steps because the symmetry of those 2 together side by side at night is absolutely next level, and the before and after is something your whole neighborhood is going to notice. And if you make all 7, I want to see every single one. Post them, tag me, send me photos however you can. I genuinely want to witness your garden transformation from start to finish. Drop a comment right now telling me which project you are starting with. I read every single comment, I always reply, and seeing what you create is genuinely one of my favorite parts of doing this. If this video helped you even a little bit, Tap subscribe right now because I post new Dollar Tree and budget garden ideas every week. I also have completely free printable garden plant labels linked in the description below. No email, no sign up required, just a completely free download because you showed up and you deserve something for your time. Next week, I am posting my Dollar Tree fall patio transformation. And based on what I've already planned, it might honestly be even better than everything you watched today. Seriously, do not miss that one. I'll see you right there.